Hello, hello. Welcome to this lonesome corner of the internet. This is Andy, your, well, somebody, I suppose. What kind of somebody? I have no idea. So, welcome to one of many endless Dawncaster run. Dawncaster run. I am currently trying to be low energy right now because I thought that the April heat was going to be the same for the rest of the summers. However, I was mistaken. And right when the end of May hit, so did the summer heat started to peak. So, good thing I've managed to sort out my streaming setup right now because as of the moment, my electric fan is blazing up to a maximum, like really beside me, just blasting. And there, it is also past lunchtime. Well, it is lunchtime, but I tend to eat lunch a little early. And so I've decided that I am going to do a Dawncaster stream. Now, some updates with regard to streaming. Previously, I was multi-streaming, Oxygen not included, to both Twitch and YouTube. But as I tinker on, by tinker I mean I was like trying to tune my chat settings. And by tuning my chat settings, I meant restricting it to somewhat emotes only. I found that restrictions in chat or advanced chat options that you find in Twitch are absent in YouTube. So it forces me into a bind of whether or not I will continue streaming on YouTube. I probably will, but it will no longer be a simulcast. Like, it will be Dawncaster for the most part, and when I probably start uploading a little bit of long form content, a little bit, just playthroughs, I will be unlisting my Dawncaster streams. Again, they will still continue to exist, but yeah, unlisted. And for the rest, at least for this month of May, I am going to be streaming a lot of my so-called content creation slash playthrough recordings on Twitch. I will have a separate recording running on OBS And there, that's pretty much it. And if you drop by, if you happen to find my VODs in YouTube, well, welcome. I hope you were enjoying what you're hearing so far. And I do apologize if my chat interactions are a bit restricted at the moment. Well, no one is really there right now. So I want to focus first on getting a vibe that people may want to lurk at first, because I'd like to at least sure that I am worthy, or my content is worthy of being passively consumed before I went on to actively engaging with my audience. Like, the audience have to be there in the first place, right? So yeah, going back to Dawncaster, in our random Dawncaster runs, we are going to do a Helios Attempt. Helios being the basic, the special basic, divine basic card that you use to unlock a special encounter in one of the DLCs in Dawncaster. And I haven't done that yet. I have managed to defeat that. I think the name of the last encounter is Rathiel. And if you hit him with Helios, you get a special boss. And this will be one of my many runs trying to make that work for me. Thus, this run. Formerly, I tried doing night, but we haven't unlocked the full set for the night. And so we are going with Arcanist. I am rather curious. I think I'm going to go with Recite. We are going to sacrifice this in the future. But we chose that because I think access to some base hymns is integral to making a divine deck work, or at least the kind of deck that I am familiar with. Just looking at my YouTube dashboard, just making sure that everything is solid at this moment. I am currently looking. Should I be configuring this right now? Well, I don't think I can configure this at all. YouTube is showing me freeing errors. Oh, it's healthy right now. I guess it's probably just my internet being a little finicky, mostly because of the blazing heat. Trying to throttle my internet. I've enabled boundless spoils, and so let's get started. Give a card, remove an arcane weaver. Hopefully we get enough rewards to replace all of my cards in time. We'd want a base magic damage inflicting card for Arcane Weaver. Then we want to remove Arcane Weaver. Then we need to gain access to some hymns. Then the Divine Warrior cards. And then hopefully by the time we get Helios, we are able to summon it per turn. That's the strategy anyway. Darkness 7 is nice. Should we even? I don't have a guarantee. You know what? Fine. It's a corrupt card anyway, so we don't have to worry about costs. So, how are you? If you happen to find this in a VOD, well, feel free to comment. Me, well, I don't really know how I am so far. The place where I'm at, well, I still have some plumbing issues, but in a way, said plumbing issues are still quite easy to ignore. Or at least, in a way, it's tolerable. I do hope that it doesn't. What's that term? Kick me in the ass in the future. Because it is pretty much a trickle. This is cool. gain 2 and Farkas, but we want a transmutable card. So we'll take that, but not play it. Do this, and wait out 2 turns. Eh. Should I keep on getting the arcane equal? Should I even get... Let's get this one because again, a lot of legendary cards aren't damage inflicting. On the heart, on the other hand, the rare cards had some far more useful damage inflicting sets. Inflict 10 charm in 1 turn, and he's dead. No magic cards, but we have a shrine, offer card, awakening, or overmind. I think we want to prioritize making arcane weaver work, at least temporarily. And we don't have any of those cards. Reserve is nice. We don't even have any magic cards. I don't think we'll execute Demonology, Momentum, and Potency. Should I go with Occultism? I think a double recite would be nice. Potency would be nice if my deck involves afflictions, but it is not. And let's get 10 damage in 1 turn. I am really weirded out by the tools of future. Like, I have the... If I directly access the YouTube chat from the bookmark that YouTube says that chat is disabled. However, if I access the chat from the dashboard, the chat works. We get a powerful legendary. How nice. Three blessings, 6 recovery. I think 3 blessings would be advantageous. 3 blessings in one turn? We probably should start pruning out our arcane weaver, because based on our rewards, it is not working in our favor. 10 damage in one turn. I am still weirded out by whatever kind of sounds my microphone is picking up. I tried to do some audio treatment. Oh, this is nice. Of my room somewhat beforehand, but I need to do some preparations for that because the arcane library would be advantageous. Where was I again? Arcane mastery. Should I even still mind would be nice, but arcane library would be nice as well. I think let's go with still mind. Let's get vanquish. Yeah, because we pretty much want to remove all our arcane weavers. I think I am going to survive this. Because, you know, the legendary we just got relies on missing health. Look at this. Spiritual warfare. Eh, undead. Let's go with Enigma for coverage. Holy Defiance only works if you have a Scar deck, but we don't. And now that I mention it, we also no longer have any basics. We only have an OP Divine Action. So let's get him of Vitality. Let's also do this for some guaranteed damage. Oops. Sorry, I don't know where I am getting to pick up that sound. Our steel mind is now running in contrast to our set personally. They will die next turn. Let's just have a guaranteed recover. I'll be getting Spirit Bond, but that is pretty much a dead draw. For now, at least. Or Toxic Bloom. Yeah, let's get Spirit Bond. Then let's burn through our block. Oh, we can't burn through our block. What card can we upgrade anyway? Like, seriously? That will probably fail. Change Awakening into a equal rarity. Your deck contains no duplicate cards. Code of Hope would be powerful. But this needs a like life duplicating ability. So we are going to do Forge and Fire. Then all upgrades to basics would be pretty much dependent on let's see, Mask of Misery, Tribes of Twilight. Our deck will not cover the conditions for Tribes of Twilight, which is more on the rogue side. Oh, actually it could, because our damage, most of it at least, except for say Vanquish, is piercing. Yeah, right now Vanquish will not work. Let's do this. Should we now? Yeah. This is going to be tricky because we have two cards that are working against each other. Let's get Remembrance as a offering. This is the first time that I've managed to get a lot of the cards that will enable me to do Divine Warrior. But I am still frustrated that my cards right now are working against each other. We cannot get fairy tales. Basic attacks would be nice. Which do we want to curse? We could curse one side. It's either cursed or magical ornaments. I think we'll go with a concoct. Let's give that to Fortune Fire. Nice. Make 3 basic attacks. Which do you want to be stable? I think we want a hymn of vitality to be stable. Or probably at least one recite. Try reliable. Memorize, persistent, reliable. Fortune Fire. Then we'll try to get a penance, hymn of penance from. We didn't get one. You know what? Gain occultism. We'll gamble next turn. Pragmatism. So pragmatism will pretty much mean that our hymns will be cut down into so if only I didn't transmute the hymn, but I need a better card than the recite. two battle spears at the ready. Shit. Yeah, we pretty much need better heals. This is tricky because my deck really discourages me from healing. In the same way, I also need to heal. Is it first turn each combat? So that one was useless. I still didn't get executed. Your deck only contains divine actions. I really need to burn a lot of this. I need to lose Remembrance. I also need to lose Enigma. And I have to burn through the rest. It's a risk, but let's try getting this. I haven't had a code before on my deck. Right now, it's pretty much a dead throw. Fuck. We have to start burning our deck. What the hell? Give me a shrine, come on. This is really a very risky deck. Will not take more chest. Why are you 60? Yes, we get a talent early on. How about let's get an energy? What the hell are these? Ritualist and 3 souls? No thanks. You're dead. Shit. Really? What? It is not enough. This is going to be tricky. My health is really making me anxious, but it is the only way that we can get vanquish to work. We want to remove this, remove this, and we want to remove this as well. Let's recover for a bit. Then do this. I don't have access to holy cards. Your shucks. Can you give me some upgrades? I doubt you can. And look at this. We have to go Emberwild Heights. But our deck is bad. I mean, I'm trying to make it good by burning through a lot of my set. Fill a flask with water. around. Leave the glade, step out of this way, leave. Try. You're a mirror, shine light. You can give me a double vanquish. Do we want a transform? I think we can transform. Remembrance would be urgent, but occultism. So much of this is going to hurt me, but at this point, the only thing I can rely on is to avoid a lot of the heavy encounters. Hopefully we get an opportunity to burn through some of our cards. I have to heal. It's pretty much urgent right now that I get to remove a lot of my burden cards. How am I going to make this work? We need another chance of recite. Please give me a hymn. Shit, it's the same. font of purity. We'll get to remove blood magic. Fuck. That's useless. That's useless at this point. Fuck. No, we can't get that. We can't get any of this. We will not be able to burn through enough cards. I guess at this point we're going to just ignore. The collector. Yeah, let's ignore the collector. Let's try to burn through our cards. What a waste. Okay. Draw 2 cards per round. Endless arsenal. Reset has a wrong kind of vexing alteration or insatiable curiosity. Draw 2 additional cards per round. We'll do insatiable curiosity. Take a fragment. Which card do we remove next? I guess Goodbye Remembrance. Let's get Overlord of Insight. This is bad. I don't have a hymn, right? Only a hymn of vitality. Do we risk it? We cannot go primal behemoth. We will not kill him in time. Unless we are going to try and kill primal behemoth, but we are also going to save Scum. We don't need to save Scum. God damn it. This is... The health requirement is giving me anxiety of how severe it is. Can we? Yes. I really want to activate the code of loyalty. I couldn't even get the recovery in time. Ah! We are going to die. Fortune Fire. Give me area recovery. And okay, this is good. Shit. What? No! That was not the plan! I should have disabled that infernal invasion shit. That was not the plan. All of this is horrible. But because do we even try to recruit Corellion? Yeah, let's try. Am I bound by unique? I'm not bound by unique. So I'm fine. Great will pretty much break or vanquish. But at the same time, we may need a buffer from hard hitters. Strategist. This is bad. %20 is not a lot, really. But you know what? We'll ignore most of this. Weapon virtuoso or strategist. Let's get strategist. Memorize. Vanquish. I need a him. Still a blessing. Which do we remove next? We want to remove our surges. Going to break me. Truth, imperfection, darkness. We want to remove search of intellect. Shit. Come on. Not even an item? Let's get even familiar. Do we need something to be persistent? Vanquish. Vanquish needs to be persistent. Which do we want memorized? Damn. What do you mean? Oh. Which other card do we want memorized? Eh. Remove this. The Helios Attempt will not work, sad to say. We have to bury this card. Oh my god. I forgot about the bury requirement. Not conjured. Hi, Enigma. Am I close? Yes. We just need to remove Raven Familiar. Divine, divine, divine. Truth, imperfection, darkness. Free the other visitors. And call out to the Dawnbringer. Say nothing. What about hope? You're wrong about yourself. There it is. I want to replace the code. It sucks. I guess that's just me not knowing how codes work in some way. You know what? Let's do that. That was curious. Huh, I'm already Ascension 3? Huh. What the hell happened? I was so close. I think that was fatigue. I accidentally triggered fatigue on that run. I was so close! That was the right set. I had the right cards. I probably need to shuffle over more of the cards. But for the most part, I'm already good. I just blundered with the fucking Arcane Weaver setup. And even the Enigma shit. It was my fault. It is my fault, and always it is my fault. Well, we'll do another Helios attempt on the next episode of Dawncaster Boundless Spoils Edition. I will stream again later, but this time on Twitch. Maybe do 2.0 MCU, maybe do Oni, maybe do your only move is Hustle. We'll never know. Until next time, this is Andy. Be seeing you around if you happen to drop by. And if you like these streams and you'd like to catch up when it happens, well, like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. Until then.